Morning, everyone. I'm glad to be here with all of you, and I'm glad that you can be here to learn, be honored, and celebrate being an Auxiliarist. As you heard, this is my last conference. I just learned that about a week ago, and as your director, I will miss you. Did anybody bring a tissue? I will be departing for Washington, D.C. this summer, but I have been impressed by your dedication, your enthusiasm, and your fellowship over the last couple of years. I thought I could do this. And I look forward to all the wonderful things that you guys will be doing this year, and of course, I'll keep an eye on you from afar as well. Okay, that's the bad. Okay. Before I continue with my remarks, though, I would like to acknowledge the conference committee for their hard work over the last 7 to 9 months, maybe even 12 months for some of them, in putting this fantastic conference together. So please help me thank Terry Stoddard, our conference chair. Nancy Terencio, our training committee chair. Francis Eishen, our registration and financial guru. And Doris Thomas and David Erickson, our Fun Night co-chairs. And of course, they cannot do it alone, so I would also like all of the committee members to please stand and be recognized. Becky Shack. Without you, we would have never been able to put on this great event. We continually strive to improve this, our conference, and we would love to have your help. So if you would like to help plan the conference next year, please let one of our conference committee people know, or please note it on the survey that you'll receive afterwards. Even if it's a little bit, they need your help. Last year, my opening remarks centered around the value of the auxiliary and how auxiliary activity information and aux data is used by Coast Guard leadership and other funding decision makers. I also helped promote the 7029 form, which was new at the time, and broke down the old 99 category into 5 better defined, usable categories. It also allows you to include the mileage that you accumulate going to and from auxiliary events, admissions, and your out-of-pocket expenses. Today, I'm actually continuing with that same theme because I believe it's important. However, this time the 7029 form has been converted into a web form. It's an online form which you can log into, save your information on the server and not your desktop. And from what I heard yesterday, you need to save often. When you are ready to submit, you click one button, it automatically goes to your FSOIS, whose email is already in there, so you don't have to remember it or mistype it. So there's no longer a need to save a PDF on your computer and email it to your FSOIS. I know that many of you were using a PDF form that was created within D17 to help complete this form. I'd like to thank Johnny Janik for creating that job aid. It has helped many members. However, I ask that if you were using that you now transition to use the new web form since it's nationally recognized and will help that information automatically get to that FSOIS. We will have 3 training sessions during this conference on the 7029. 2 of them are today at 10:50 in the aux data class. 3:40 during the e-learning class. Both of those are in the Kuskokwim East. And we will also have 1 session tomorrow in the What's New session in the Kuskokwim Room West at 10:15 a.m. So if you were planning to go there, or if you decide to go there, you will get some hands-on instruction on that new web form. I also encourage the flotilla commanders and the FSOMTs to consider adding web form training to your member training schedule. And from what I heard, I think at least 3 of them are already in the works, so thank you for that. In 2009, the D17 Auxiliary contributed over 52,400 hours. What if I told you that only 62% of the membership submitted hours? One, you might think that there's auxiliary members that aren't being active and so are not putting hours in. And 2, you might think, I know some people who do some wonderful, great things, but I also know that they don't put their hours in. So in 2010, from your leadership helping, from mentorship, I believe that we made a little headway in 2010. We had 6% more members actually submit hours. And our hour totals jumped 5,000 hours for a total of 57,450 hours for 2011. That's equivalent to 27 full-time personnel, which is an incredible asset to the Coast Guard, especially here in D17. So I challenge you to raise the bar again in 2011 and get another 6% of your membership to report hours. If you know someone who has attended a meeting or training, helped out at a boat show, or even participated in fellowship events, especially if they are new, they might need a little hand or a little reminder. And if you can provide that guidance, reminder, support, it will help us and it will help you in the long run. And that's all I have. Thank you.